Okay, well, I gotta see when it starts. Does it tell me when it starts on the PlayStation?
Yeah, it should give you like a little red dot on the top left of your screen.
Alright. Alright, guys. Welcome to the two amigos here. You got Malachi, which is me, and good old
And I'm
buddy.
along just side.
So, welcome to our good old factory here, where we produce the clones of where everyone gets sent to and everything. So,
Yeah, this is our cash system, isn't it, Malachi?
see, this is our caste system. And this is where, we make all the alphas the epsilons, where the epsilons do all the jobs no one wants to do. And, yeah, that's all what happens now.
So
Um,
I heard that the whole reason of the factory being made was to keep a population stability. Isn't that true?
see, that is a true thing here. We're supposed to keep stability in our religions here. Sorry. Um, Everybody knows. Uh, what we do here is, when most people of our clones die, we just reproduce them again and, send them where they need to go. Like, say, if, some epsilons die, that clean our toilets, we just make some more.
So how do we get these epsilons to just do their work? Is there a
Well,
special way how to train them or something?
what we do is we deprive them of full-blown oxygen. That's what we do here. So they don't get as much oxygen as an alpha or a beta would get. So, they're basically just, their brain doesn't just develop like everyone else's.
Is there some kind of special conditioning, you would say?
Well, conditioning doesn't start until after they're born. And the conditioning basically shows, we basically put books and flowers in front of them, and then we just shock them. And then we make everything start getting really loud till the babies cry until they're terrified of these books and flowers. So with that, they'll never want to leave their working area to go outside or read to make them
Ah, I've
do
been
whatever they
hearing they're
want.
going to be doing new ways how to condition these babies without hurting them too often.
Well, you see, that's going to be a problem. Because the condition people without the pain or whatever, um, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because then we might just use noise, extremely loud noise that just shocks them and scares them instead of using our, good old electricity to scare them.
Ah, well that makes sense. So what happens after they get fully grown?
Well,
So,
what
like,
happened?
what will happen to alphas, betas, the gammas, the epsilons, and the deltas?
Well, the higher casts like alphas and betas get sent to schools where they learn things and engage in, sexual conduct because, everyone belongs to everybody. And I guess epsilons and deltas and gammas just get sent, to get trained to work and conditioned to where they can withstand our factory jobs and withstand everything to do the jobs.
Ah, okay. So, uh, what would you say is the right time for these people to be introduced into Soma, the
Well,
wonderful drug we use to keep ourselves contained and pleasurized?
well, that's it's a little hard to do because we don't want to introduce them into it when they're kids because they still have a childhood to do. But when they fully develop, maybe after 18, we introduce them to Soma, which this is at this point everyone has experienced depression and all the bad things out there. And yeah,
Ah, okay. So, maybe about a reasonable age where they could take responsibility on their own. That makes a lot of sense.
see, that is
So,
how we do things here.
I heard that you mentioned that everyone belongs to everyone. What does that mean?
Well, what I mean is, that no one should be alone in this world. Cause I mean, if we're alone, we get sad and depressed, and everything just starts to go wrong, and we start thinking about things which we don't need that, and we can be with somebody every day and every night. to, keep ourselves company.
Ah. No, there's been rumors around that there was gonna be a new kind of community building where we get people closer to each other. They call it
Well,
a orgy porgy. Is
well,
that correct?
yes, that is correct. But actually, it's gonna be part of our religion. It's gonna be like our church ceremony where everyone takes, good old soma, and we start playing electronic music to stimulate everybody, to where it leads to an orgy, and that's how we get orgy porgies.
Ah, so it's in the name. Okay, that makes a lot more
Yes.
sense.
So as you see here, not only, well, if you were lonely most of the time, you couldn't get anyone to go with you. You'll eventually, relieve all that stress and depression and everything that's wrong. Yeah, at our, religious service. So you're always
Yeah.
guaranteed somebody, even if you're lonely. It's a sad life.
I I also heard that for the odd ones out there, and hopefully they are listening in, that the oddballs out there are often sent to an island that no one really knows about, but everyone has heard about.
Well, the thing is there is that, these islands we send them to are kind of like concentrated islands where no one really knows about them except, well, controllers. And that's just how it happens. You basically get sent there and disappear. You're not necessarily killed, but you're just gone.
Ah, well, it would be very unfortunate for someone that we care about to be sent away in such unexpectedly short notice.
Well, if you think about it, that oddball is causing trouble. It just kind of happens because they just can't take good old Selma at this point because it's just sometimes Selma just isn't enough for people, and they want more than just Selma and pleasure. So
Real shame, real
it
shame.
is.
Well, let's just hope that if they're listening out there, is that hopefully they don't catch you because if they do, we'll never get to hear from you again.
You'll disappear forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Man, that's just such a hard thought to think about a lot. You want to take some soma real quick?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Cheers, friend.
Cheers. Oh, oh
Ah,
man.
that's a lot better.
Ah, I feel so relaxed now. It feels like
Ah,
everything's away from me. I feel like I'm floating on a fluffy cloud with rainbows, and you got a leprechaun just serving me good old Soma. Ah,
so
this
I
is
also
amazing.
heard that they're gonna be making some new type of technology. You know, something that will be pretty new and very exciting.
Ah, you're
I
talking.
heard, I heard that it's gonna be a new machine. As it's like the ones that we have in our theaters where we could feel everything that's going on, what we see. But we don't have to go to such places to the
Oh,
public, and sometimes we could just do it privately alone.
ah, you're talking about our good old uh private feelies, or not private feelies. I mean our good old home feelies is what we're calling them right now. They're just kind of a project right now. It's not necessarily. It's in the works. We still haven't uh, fully developed it yet. It's in the projects. We're testing it on the Epsilon to see if it actually works. Oh God. Ah, I'm so relaxed.
And I
Ah,
also heard that they're gonna try to make Soma into more of a powder rather than something that you can swallow. As
Ah,
we already have right now is our vaporization types of somas, but only the authorities can use such things, or even the alphas. But I heard that they're going to make it a little bit easier for the other caste systems that they don't feel very comfortable swallowing pills. That they could just open like a soma, a powder of some sort, and just put it on their face, and it takes the same effect.
well, what's a powdered soma? What it's basically gonna do is, that's one way of doing it, is you can rub it on yourself and just let it absorb through your skin, or, there's one where you can actually put it in your drink, or, your food, and, it's kind of more, you don't have to swallow a pill every time, you can just eat it, or just rub it on you, like a shower.
Ah, well, such new things are coming out, but yet such an unknown time. Hopefully, they don't take very long to come out with these new products, you know? Because anything new is always very exciting to experience.
It is once we make these new products, everyone's gonna feel so much happier. Ah, did you know we're also building something for the lonely audibles at night who can't take something, who can't get someone to go home with them? So they'll always have a personal thing with them constantly all the time.
So they don't have to wait for that one person they really want to be with?
No, they don't. Well, we're calling them right now. Or they're basically gonna be like your own private little machines. Take the Feelies for example. Basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna like it's gonna help you relax and stimulate your your nerves and whatever your senses, and it's gonna show you a good time as you do it.
Ah,
So you don't necessarily have to take someone home with you. Cause also this machine does also interact with you. Like, it would always greet you in the morning and wake you up, and you'll never technically be alone because it's gonna have an AI that's built like a human
so
being and can
it's kind
function
of
and
like your
think.
own Epsilon servant. What is an Epsilon?
Yes, but it'll have the ability to think higher than an epsilon, but not as higher than a beta or an alpha.
Ah, okay. Hmm.
So this
You
is that.
know, I feel like we're running short on time.
Uh,
Don't you think so?
oh, maybe. Uh,
Well,
I mean,
from the
so
way I see it, it's almost time for everybody to take their daily soma and for them to just relax for a while. I think
and
everybody has received their information enough for today. What do you think?
well, maybe. Let's hope. 'Cause if not, what's gonna happen then? So the
No
problem
one
is,
knows. Because in the brave new world, anything can happen.
you are not wrong. Because in the brave new world, anything and everything is possible.
And you are right. But you know, want to know something else? Something that really takes our pride to heart for our beautiful society.
What also spoke to our hero society?
Our motto. Our wonderful motto. And do you remember what that motto was? It
Stable.
was community, identity, and stability.
That is correct, my good sir, my fellow amigo. Well,
Well, I think we're short on time now. I think it's time for us to say goodbye.
alright. Well, for the people enjoying this podcast, we would like to say, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. And hopefully you
And
have a one.
please, be safe out there. And take your daily Soma. We don't want you
Exactly.
to
Be
anything happen to
alone
our
at night.
precious community.
So hopefully you enjoy your night and have somebody with you. Well, good night,
Until next time,
everybody.
my friends. Good night.
Good night. Da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba.